Often our plans do not work out. In the morning we might plan to get something done that day, but somehow it does not work out. On a grander scale, some plan we might have had for our career or our family does not materialize. These are different possible responses to our plans not working out, short of giving up in despair. We hear from the Gospel reading of today how a grain of wheat needs to die in order to bear fruit. We see it in the life of St. John the Britto. He had plans for himself, but he said yes to the plan of God. In the Gospel of Mark chapter 6 verses 30 to 34, Jesus' own plans for himself and his disciples did not work out. He intended taking them away to a lonely place for a time of retreat and reflection. Because they had been so busy, they hardly had time even to eat. However, when they reached that lonely place, it had become a crowded place. The crowd had got there ahead of them. Jesus' response to this unexpected intrusion was not anger or indignation. Instead, he had compassion on them and set himself to teach them. His plans had to be changed. Something else happened that served God's purpose. Whenever our plans go awry, sometimes something better can replace them if we are flexible and open. God's purpose is always greater than our plans. Whenever we have to let go of our plans, the Lord's life-giving purpose for our lives prevail. That I may remain faithful to God's plan for me, let's pray for this grace for one another.